EA Sports. Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona, and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the South Florida Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? Kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. He'll call for the fair catch here. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Boy, after all the buildup and all the hype with a playoff game, you'd love to see the offensive line take control here on this first play. Just establish an identity. Let this defense know who they're facing.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Finally tackled out at the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone. The Bulls looking to cash in this red zone trip.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a blur with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
With the defense coordinator this week already telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Aiming for the end zone. Touchdown, USF. And they take the early lead. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Gets across the 25-yard line. They'll spot it at the 27. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Receiver in motion now. Ball handed off. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Get set, get set. Lion, lion, black 24, black 24, terrier. Hawk, hawk. Gorilla, gorilla.
Dropping back, it's Basco. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Oh, and he's got it! Big gain inside the 25. And the Chanticleers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
42, spider. Court, flex, flex, flex.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense in hurry-up mode. And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Runs through the defender. He's got room looking for the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Coastal.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination of this quarterback and receiver for a big day.
Automatic on the PAT. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He goes out of bounds at the 31 after a decent return. Here comes the USF offense back on the field now. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? There's the handoff. He's found some room at the 45. They stop him, but it's a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Quick throw caught on the left side. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Important second down play coming up. Running with purpose. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunity.
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, South Florida. It was a foot race, and he won it.
What a long run for a touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
The PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Returner looking to make a play here. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. The Coastal Carolina offense back out on the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is that offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Looking to pass. It's Vasco. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. He's going to pull it down and run. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
The Chanticleers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Grab near the sticks. It's Taylor. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40. And the Chanticleers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback escapes the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one. The receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it and they get the sack.
That O-line has to regroup now. It's 2nd and 12. Dropping back, it's Vasco. He'll try a pass here. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield to the 48.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Running with purpose.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid game.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Inside the 35 now. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground.
I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
The Chanticleers will line up here on first down and goal.
6-9-1, Gators score.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And he'll get back to line of scrimmage, but no farther than that.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Okay, ready?
It's a second and goal play for the offense.
Griffin! Cobra! Gorilla! Now! Griffin! Logger! Ready?
Looking to throw. It's Vasco. And it's caught. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. And now the try here for the extra point. And he knocks it right through. Now they get set to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Bulls offense back onto the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The offense really clicking here. Here comes a handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Breaks loose at the 40. It's a huge gain across midfield. Ball will be spotted about the 31. The Bulls will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Second down play coming up. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket, on the move now. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Oh, my goodness. That looked to be the defensive back who came flying up there to put the pressure on the quarterback.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. Here comes the Coastal Carolina offense back on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Handoff running right. Breaks off a defender. Second down play coming up for this offense. Tight end goes in motion. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And looking to throw now on first down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
The defense with more pre-snap movement. Dropping back, it's Vasco. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That completion sets up a third down play. Try and muscle for the first down. Uses the stiff arm and gets past the mark before being taken down. And the Chanticleers will crank up the tempo. That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He'll take a deep shot here. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down. They'll crank the tempo here for this next play. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. And now the handoff. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. The sheds are cleared. Come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Good enough for first down yardage.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
First and goal. Great chance to take the lead before halftime. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Press coverage now from the secondary. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Runs into the teeth of that defense, picks up just a couple yards.
You know, when real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Looking to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
After a long drive, it's a third down. Is it a touchdown or a field goal? This is a 4-point play. They'll try the option play here. The back's got it on the pitch. He's swarmed by the defense.
But great stop here by this defense to bring us to fourth down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance and try to get that touchdown.
So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. So on fourth down, they won't go for it. Out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points before halftime. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. They'll set up for the chip shot on the left hash mark. So they elect to send out the field goal unit trying to add 3 points to their total before the end of the half. This one is right through. And that will tie the score as halftime approaches. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for three, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Kickoff fielded inside the 20. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. Looks like one more play here before halftime. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. The Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Bulls will kick this away to begin the second half. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Coastal Carolina offense back out on the field now. Now someone moved just a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? To the air. It's Vasco. Caught quickly. And he's tackled after the catch.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The completion sets up a second down play. Quarterback drops back, trying to extend the play. Oh, and he fumbles. The ball bounces out of bounds, and the offense will hold on to possession.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You could almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And the Chanticleers will have 1st and 10 here. Here's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? To the air, it's Vasco. He's running out of time here. And he's hit just before the throw. And is intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, the quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris, and see that's go with that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. Ball handed off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Bulls looking to crank up the tempo a bit. They're going to run it here. He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, Bulls. And they go in front here in the second half.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
And the point after is right down the middle. Returner decides to fair catch this. Here comes the Coastal Carolina offense back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. With the catch, it's Washington. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
First down here for this offense. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Look out, he's got some space. Gonna take it all the way in. Pick six. Touchdown, USF. And the interception taken to the house. A pick six. Potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick six. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And here's the return from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. The Coastal Carolina offense back out on the field now. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. He hands it off from the gun. Powering through. Ball is free in the backfield. The offense recovers it. They maintain possession but lose a bunch of yards. What? Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Here's the second down play. Looking to throw. It's Vasco. It's a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The Chanticleers come up to the line in a hurry-up. And he'll drop back here on third down. He's picked for a third time tonight. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, South Florida. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows him what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He steps out at the 21. That's where they'll start the drive. Here comes the Coastal Carolina offense back on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick six in the last possession. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle. Second down, we're going to throw it. Defense is coming after him. It's caught downfield. And he goes down right there. That's more than enough for a first down. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Looking downfield, it's Vasco. He's looking to scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. Offense getting set. Second down play here.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And the Chanticleers churn out another first down. First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Now, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Washington. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. The Chanticleers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Dropping back, it's Vasco. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
So now on comes the field goal unit. He was on target with his first try. This is a chip shot from 24 yards. And that one's straight down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. The USF offense is back out there now. They'll hand it off. Breaks loose at the 45. They'll head out of bounds after another big gain. They have chewed up this defense with the ground game today. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down. Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And Now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Finds his man. It's Smith. Hard running there, breaking tackles. Touchdown, Bulls. And the route is on.
Man, that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. The Coastal Carolina offense back out on the field now. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. Looking downfield, it's Vasco. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Chanticleers. This offense cannot be stopped. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against the secondary. But let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Coach makes the decision to go for a 2-point conversion. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
That keeps the score. South Florida, 45. Coastal Carolina, 26.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And they've got the recovery. The offense goes right back to work now.
Wow, the kicker deserves a lot of credit here. He placed the ball perfectly. All you have to do is keep the ball in bounds and then hope for a favorable bounce. Here, they got a real favorable bounce.
And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47. And the Chanticleers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Scanning the field. It's Vasco. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. But now it's 3rd down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. And he's going to launch it deep again. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be 1st down and goal. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. The 50. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, USF. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6.
Boy, there's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the Coastal Carolina offense back on the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. Tries to get it to the running back. That's reeled in. It's Washington. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass. It's Vasco. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And a big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to the 39. The Chanticleer tussle to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front.
Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
They look to throw it here on second down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Fourth down now. Time for perhaps one more play before we hit the 2-minute warning. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And he lofts it toward the sideline. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Coastal.
Boy, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here. Receiver makes the grab. And he's not going to get there. The 2-point try fails. They can't cut into this deficit any further. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Returner trying to create good field position. Returner tackled right there. That's what will start the drive. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Here comes the USF offense back on the field now. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this fourth quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
On the set.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking.
42 Spider. 4-2.
They'll run it here. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Well, that's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks and the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.